Hi, I want to really focus on creativity. And Ava, you have done documentaries, you've done drama, and you guys have done your own creative outlets. What would you say to the black creative who wants to pursue these creative endeavors, but it's holding them back? What would you say to them?
What's holding them back?
Yeah.
I feel that a lot of creatives they feel that their content is not worth it or their endeavors is not worth it. As an actor or an actress, I'm sure that you guys have experienced that as well. How do you guys handle that, especially that inner criticism?
Mm.
I mean, the simple, just keep going, don't give up. It's so simple, but you got to keep going, especially on the hard days when you don't believe in yourself. I play the tape. I play the, like, you know, in your life you have all these shining bomb moments that have got you to wherever you are so far. And when I'm having a low day, I try to play the tape and remember the fun times. Remember when I got to go in and read for Ava DuVernay. Like play that tape on the day where I'm
Over
like,
again.
oh Lord, I'll never work again or something. Like I'll play
Play
that.
the tape.
Yeah, that's added to the arsenal now.
Yeah, I would also say, you know, if you're in the room and you get to play and explore, you're doing it. You know, that's a big part of it, right? It's just about practice. It's about giving yourself a chance to, if you're an actor, to act. You know what I mean? Every time you get in a room, it does not matter. It's not just an audition. It's the thing. So go in and give it your best. And if you fail or you succeed or whatever you want to label it, it doesn't really matter. It's just constant repetition and putting yourself into that space and letting it all go. Because there's so many things that you can't, you know, you can't control. You can only control what you can control. You know what I mean? And I think you find like minds, your tribe, and you continue to connect with them. And if you're not able to get into the room, then you can create scenes together and you can, you know, explore in different ways. There's just so much now that you can do besides just having this grand thing that you want to present to the world. It's beyond that. And so, yeah, that's what I would say.
I think the main thing when you're just starting out, and if you're a creative person who hasn't quite done the thing professionally and you're on your path to that, is remember that it doesn't all have to happen at one time. You know, you think, I need to be a writer on a hit show. Well, you're not going to, the path to writing the script, you're not going to be on Insecure tomorrow. You're not going to be writing Queen Sugar tomorrow, but what can you be doing? If you're an actor, you may not get auditions right away. You might not get representation right away, but are you studying? Are you reading the greats? Are you breaking down performances? So just to know that there's value in each of those steps, and that if you shortchange yourself because you're trying to get here before you've done the steps, when you get there, you're not going to be ready. So embrace the steps because it's a beautiful, I would say, perhaps the most beautiful part of the journey. The sad thing is most people don't know it while they're going through it.
It's powerful. What was that?
That's why she's Ava.
Oh yeah, she's OG. I'm very curious because your character, she's from LA, yet she loves to travel, and your character got a lot of money, but you like anime and music. Yeah. What I'm curious for each of you, what is something, because it kind of adds to the complexity, what's something that you guys like to do or enjoy that kind of most people wouldn't know about?
Is it that most people wouldn't know about, or that's not stereotypically black?
Not stereotypically
Because
black, and complexity, because it makes you a more complex person.
Okay.
That's a good one.
Or are you just, I'm just stereotypically black.
Yeah.
Because the thing is, there is no definition of us, but we do find those defined and narrow parameters within a lot of film and TV historically. We live in a golden age. We're making films right now at a time that is just, and TV right now, at a time where we're seeing all kinds of black people. And so, you know, it's not even rare that you have a brother with anime on his wall, as it would be 10 years ago. We're like, wow, he has anime on his wall. That's refreshing and revolutionary. Like, we know that's the case. You know, we have outlets called Black Girl Nerds. We have, you know, we know folks are doing all kinds of things. I think one of the great things about the LA Sentinel, it is, you know, our historically black newspaper here in Los Angeles. This is a LA story, you know, and you're an outlet that has to change. It's an analog outlet going into digital. It's needing to move. People aren't doing the same things anymore, and we as creators and as artists aren't doing the same things. We need to push past the stereotypes of who black people are on screen, and we're proud to be a part of a generation. I mean, we can name so many TV shows and films right now that are doing that, and the goal is that we can set the stage so that the next generation never even has to think about this question.
So true.
It's fascinating because I interviewed Cicely Tyson last year, and she just radiates this positive and wisdom. Working with her, has she said anything to you that kind of made you like, that uplifted you?
This is what popped in my head first, and it's not like prolific, but she said it multiple times, and it's relatable content to me. Like, at any point in the day, she'll stop and take a break to like eat or take care of herself, and she'll be like, because I'm a woman who has to eat something. Like, she's like, I have to take my break, even if we're like shooting or doing whatever, she'll like take that space for herself to make sure that her body is fed. And I feel like sometimes when we get so busy on set or just in life and doing this, you're like, it's okay, and you'll just try to be a million places at once. She knows how to like take that pause, replenish, and then jump back in. I thought that was
the
bomb for me.
Yeah, it's the rest. I mean, she's there's something that's magnetic about her. I can't really, you know what I mean? She walks into a space and you're just drawn into her, and you just watching how people respond. And it's not just the like, Cicely Tyson, oh my gosh, you know, that it's something else that's in there. There's a centeredness, there's a groundedness, there's a presence about her that allows you to just say, you can let down your guard, you know what I mean? And she's clearly like, she's fully accepted and herself, and it's something that's just as beautiful. It's a beautiful flower just to watch, and to watch her also just smile. It's like the smallest thing that starts, and then it just gets bigger and bigger and bigger, and then her mouth opens, and then everyone's smiling. It's just contagious in that way, and that's what I enjoyed about her.
I think we're all good. Did you say
That
right?
it?
All right.
Oh, okay.
Thank
Sorry,
you.
y'all. As you can tell, this is my first one, so I'm
Oh,
kinda
is it?
like,
You did really well.
Yeah.
You did really well.
Thank you.
Happy to meet you.
so much.
Thank
Where
you.
you get these jeans from?